This is IGN. Coming up, Xbox boss Phil Spencer reiterates his support for the Switch 2. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, CD Projekt Red is stepping in to shut down rumors after talk of a fake The Witcher 4 beta test started making the rounds online. The Cyberpunk 2077 developer made its announcement on social media yesterday, clarifying that the supposed pre-launch test for its upcoming fantasy RPG is unfortunately not real. It's a tongue-in-cheek public service announcement that should help clear the air for those contacted by scammers, while warning unfamiliar players that they should be cautious of any The Witcher 4 news that doesn't come directly from CD Projekt Red. We've been taking the necessary steps to take this fraudulent messaging down, the team's Witcher 4 PSA says. That said, if you receive any invites to or stumble upon news of one, we kindly ask you to report the scam using the tools available to you in your email client or the social media platform you're using. Remember, professional monster slayers don't fall for scams. They see right through them and slay them. Although the Witcher 4 beta tests are not real, the project is a real game that is very much in active development. For now, The Witcher 4 isn't expected to launch until 2027 at the earliest. And think you've seen 1977's Star Wars? Think again. What you've most likely seen is one of several altered versions that went into distribution after the film's original theatrical run, versions tweaked by George Lucas himself that would eventually come to comprise a set of special editions of the beloved epic. But here's a new hope for you. Now it seems some fans will be able to feast their eyes on the actual original cut of the film that Lucas left behind so long ago. This June, the British Film Institute will open their Film on Film Festival with a screening of one of the few Technicolor prints produced for Star Wars' initial run that still remains intact, according to The Telegraph. This is the first time this print has been screened publicly since December 1978, the outlet reported, though it has been made available on VHS offerings in the past. Lucas started making tweaks to the film with the first theatrical re-release of Star Wars in 1981, and since then, Lucasfilms has only allowed various special editions of the movie to screen. Fans seem to be in for a real treat, specifically when it comes to the print they'll be screening at the upcoming festival. For the last 40 years, it's been stored at 23 degrees Fahrenheit to preserve quality, so needless to say, it should be a near impeccable viewing experience. Following the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2, it sounds like the partnership between Nintendo and Xbox will continue apace. Microsoft's head of gaming Phil Spencer recently reaffirmed his support for the Switch platform as a way for the company to reach people who aren't on its platforms. In an interview with Variety, Spencer was asked if he had any plans for specific projects on the Nintendo Switch 2. The Xbox head said just as his company has been supporting Switch 1, it wants to support Switch 2. Nintendo has been a great partner. We think it's a unique way for us to reach players who aren't PC players, who aren't players on Xbox, Spencer said. It lets us continue to grow our community of people that care about the franchises that we have, and that's really important for us to make sure we continue to invest in our games. I'm a really big believer in what Nintendo means for this industry, and us continuing to support them, Spencer continued. And getting the support from them for our franchises, I think, is an important part of our future. Spencer has previously been a vocal proponent of the Nintendo Switch 2, as he applauded Nintendo's innovation back around the Switch 2's first teaser. At the time, Spencer also confirmed Xbox would continue to ship more of its games on more platforms, on PlayStation, on Steam, and on Nintendo's consoles. When Variety asked whether the Switch 2 reveal made Spencer antsy to announce what Xbox has next for its console lineup, though, it doesn't seem like that's moved the needle there. No, I think all of us in this industry should focus on our communities and the player base that we're building, Spencer said. I get inspired by what a lot of different creators do and other platform holders, but I believe in the plans that we have. The Xbox head reiterated the company's plans to keep delivering games and making them available in as many places as possible, including cloud, PC, and consoles. Games like Pentiment and Obsidian's Grounded have already made the jump to Nintendo platforms, but it will be interesting to see what Xbox puts on the Switch 2 once the console is officially out. The Nintendo Switch 2 is set to officially debut on June 5th, 2025. Pre-orders have yet to go live, But stay tuned to our Switch 2 pre-order hub page to keep updated on when those might go up. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcast through the podcast service of your choice.